João Alves de Assis Silva, known as João Alves, is a Brazilian professional footballer who plays as a striker for Chinese club Jiangsu Suning. He has previously played for Corinthians, CSKA Moscow, Manchester City, Everton, Galatasaray, Internacional and Atlético Mineiro.Jô made his full international debut for Brazil in 2007, and was in the squads which took bronze at the 2008 Olympics and won the 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, and also played at the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Club career. Corinthians. Born in São Paulo, Jô played for Brazilian side Corinthians during the years of 2003 to 2005. He made 54 appearances, scoring 23 goals. In 2005 he was transferred to Russian club CSKA Moscow. CSKA Moscow. Jô scored 14 goals in his first 18 appearances for CSKA Moscow. In the UEFA Champions League, Jô scored 2 goals in the matches against Inter Milan, one being in a dramatic 4-2 loss at the San Siro. Altogether, Jô appeared in 77 games for CSKA Moscow, scoring 44 goals. Manchester City. On the 31st of July 2008, Manchester City signed Jô for an undisclosed value thought to be worth about £19 million, a club record at the time. He scored just one league goal in 4 matches for Manchester City, against Portsmouth, and also scored a brace in the UEFA Cup against Omonia Nicosia. Jô found it difficult to establish himself in the City team and featured in just 6 games at the start of the 2008-09 season. Jô joined Everton on loan in February 2009, until the end of the 2008-09 season. He made his debut at Goodison Park against Bolton Wanderers, scoring twice in a 3-0 win. He finished the season with 5 goals from 12 league appearances, though missed out on Everton's run to the 2009 FA Cup final as he was cup-tied after playing the last 20 minutes of Manchester City's third-round defeat to Nottingham Forest. He returned to Manchester City at the end of the season, but rejoined Everton on a season-long loan for 2009-10, with the option of a permanent move at the end of that period. His first competitive goal in the loan spell was scored against AEK Athens in a Europa League group game, which Everton went on to win 4-0. After returning to Brazil without permission over the Christmas period, Everton manager David Moyes suspended him for a breach of conduct. After the breach of conduct at Everton, he returned to Manchester City and was loaned to Galatasaray on the very same day. He scored 3 goals during his loan spell at Galatasaray. He returned to Manchester City after his loan spell at Galatasaray expired. Jô scored in his first game back against Portland Timbers and was also successful in further pre-season friendlies against New York Red Bulls, Borussia Dortmund and Valencia CF respectively. He then went on to score in the Europa League win against Salzburg and in the League Cup loss to West Bromwich Albion, his 4th and 5th goals for the club. On the 21st of November 2010, Jô made a rare start for Manchester City in his team's 4-1 win over Fulham. Jô also featured in Manchester City's 3-1 win away to West Ham before Christmas and scored City's only goal in a 1-1 draw with Juventus in the UEFA Europa League. Sports Club International. On the 20th of July 2011, following a disappointing spell at Manchester City, only scoring 6 goals in 41 appearances, Jô decided to return to Brazil and joined Sports Club International. Atlético Mineiro. In May 2012, Jô signed with fellow Brazilian side Atlético Mineiro, where he formed a striking partnership with Ronaldinho. He won the Campeonato Mineiro and helped the club win its first Copa Libertadores title in 2013, scoring in the final game at Mineirão against Olimpia and finishing as the top scorer in the competition with 7 goals. He also played in both games of Atletico's Recopa Sudamericana win in 2014. On the 4th of November 2014, after a string of acts of indiscipline, Jô was reported released from the club by officials. On the 10th of January 2015, however, he was reinstated to the squad along with Emerson Conceição and Andre, who had also been suspended by manager Lavir Culpe. On May 3, 2015, after more than 1 year without scoring a single goal, Jô came up as a substitute in the 2015 Campeonato Mineiro final against Caldense and scored the winning goal of the match from an offside position, as Atletico won 2-1 and were crowned champions of the competition for the 43rd time. Al-Shabaab. In July 2015, Jô signed a deal with Emirati club Al-Shabaab, Jiangsu Suning. On February 5, 2016, Jô joined Jiangsu Suning of the Chinese Super League. International career. Jô received his first call-up to the Brazil national football team in May 2007 and was in the squad to play against England, but did not play. He then made his international debut in a friendly against Turkey, in June 2007 aged 20. On the 7th of June 2013, Jô was called to replace Leandro Damião for 2013 FIFA Confederations Cup, who was withdrawn from the original squad due to an injury. In the opening match on the 15th of June 2013, he scored his first international goal in a 3-0 victory over Japan. He then scored his second goal for Brazil against Mexico on the 19th of June 2013. Jô was selected in the Brazilian squad for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. He made his first appearance in the competition in the second group game, coming on for the last 22 minutes in place of Fred in a goalless draw with Mexico. He made another substitute appearance for the same player in the round of 16 match against Chile, and played the full 90 minutes of the third-place play-off defeat to the Netherlands. Career statistics. As of the 25th of June 2016, honors. Club Corinthians Campeonato Brasileiro Série A 2005. CSKA Moscow Russian Premier League 2006. Russian Cup 2006-2008. Russian Super Cup 2006-2007. International Recopa Sudamericana 2011. Campeonato Gaúcho 2012. Atlético Mineiro Campeonato Mineiro 2013-2015. Copa Libertadores 2013. Recopa Sudamericana 2014. Copa do Brasil 2014. National Team Brazil Olympic Men's Football 2008 bronze medal. FIFA Confederations Cup